Okay, we're ready to go here. So, Sean, you were going to talk about some Opus issues you were having. So, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, so I don't have an issue with the scheduling feature. I do, however, have an issue with my Opus connecting to my Instagram account. Like
Mm,
my Instagram account said it needed to be like a professional account, so I did all the steps. I linked it to a digital creator account, and when I go to log in through Opus, it doesn't recognize my actual personal page, which is where I have the most followers on Facebook. But it does recognize these pages that I've created a long time ago. So I'm thinking, does it want to have a dedicated page to connect with Instagram? Because when I go to accounts through Facebook, it shows my Instagram account and it shows my Facebook personal page. But I don't know why Opus isn't recognizing that. I don't know what there's got to be a piece
mm.
somewhere in there missing. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I have Opus connected to one of my Instagram pages. It's not my personal page, and I'm trying to think how that one is set up. So, when Facebook bought out Instagram and they went into that whole meta thing,
Right.
became really complicated. And um, as an aside, my VA and I had looked. We had used a program for a while. Can't remember the name of it. Hopper, I think, is what it was called, and it was kind of like Opus in that, but Opus is great for talking videos. It doesn't know what to do with just like action lifestyle videos, just like showing someone doing something. It's made to process voices and talking and stuff like that. But I do a lot of videos, just kind of lifestyle action videos. And so we went with Hopper that kind of does what Opus does, and you connect it to all your socials and you can schedule it. So if you have like a reel of you riding a four wheeler, you're driving around Jellystone or whatever, Hopper would you could schedule it and it would go to your TikTok and your Instagram and your YouTube and Facebook. And it did everything great except Instagram. It could not get Instagram. And I'm pretty certain that the problem is on the Instagram slash meta side of things, not Opus, because I've had the same problem where I could see and link to certain Instagram accounts, but not all of them or pages. And I don't know the answer to that other than it is something in the connection between how your Instagram account is connected to your Facebook account or one of your Facebook accounts. I think is what has to be done. I don't know the answer to that, but I
Is,
know
is
I
there
know
like a
it's
Opus?
pretty.
Is there Opus support? Do they have like a support channel where you can email and somebody responds back? I mean, you're paying for the services. Do they have you ever had to use their support for anything?
I've never had to use it because I was always able to figure out the problem. I'm sure they're aware of it. I'm sure, and I'm guessing that there's some question and answers on there, and it may be a common issue. It's a common setting on the Instagram meta side of things, but I don't know the answer to that. If you do find the answer, let me know about that in case other people run into it. But does it seem to be working fine with your other
Yeah,
accounts, TikTok, Facebook?
LinkedIn, TikTok, and what you call it, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube works. I mean, I don't the YouTube video shorts. I get no traction at all, dude. Like my TikTok shorts give me a lot more traction than any other platform. So I don't know why that is. Maybe TikTok is just geared toward more short form content, and YouTube. I've kind of been reading some articles about YouTube about how they kind of frown upon the AI scripted stuff. Like if you're doing a short, I think it'd be more beneficial to just actually record it using their stuff and then publishing it as opposed to just uploading a short that's been created with AI. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I feel like any of the shorts I put on YouTube so far have got like some got 0 views. So I don't know where the disconnect with there that is.
I think that I don't think I don't think it's I don't think it's an AI problem,
Maybe it's
honestly.
just
I think
a
it's
crappy content problem.
well, I've been using Opus to generate my clips for over a year now, close to a year now, on my other YouTube channel, and some of the shorts will get very few views, and I've had some go viral. Some Opus clips go viral with thousands of views. I think it is. I think so. I think with shorts, your thumbnail is really important. Your title is really important. I often do change my title and don't use the one that Opus puts, or I'll tweak it a little bit. Very seldom do I just publish it without adjusting the title a little bit. The other thing I think you have to realize with YouTube, I think TikTok, I don't know what they do, but they like just push these clips out, like just push it out there into like the general
Yes.
audience.
Right.
And because when I started my first TikTok channel, I put it up in like you said, hundreds of views right away. But YouTube is trying to figure out what is your channel about and what type of people are likely to like this video. So I think there's a time learning that goes into YouTube figuring out your content and adjusting the algorithm to promote it to people. YouTube doesn't just I think TikTok more randomly promotes your stuff to people, which is good. I mean, you want people to see it, but YouTube is, I think, more targeted and strategic about where it's sent, and it probably means YouTube hasn't yet figured out
Who my
who
people
it
are.
should be pushing your content to. So I think you're still kind of new at the YouTube thing. I think you have to give it some time
Right.
for it to build in some memory and get an understanding of who to push it to, and then it'll push it to. Views that you get, I think, on YouTube are going to be a little more strategically directed to the type of people you probably want to attract, as opposed to TikTok. I think is just sending it out to moms and pops and from whoever. Like, there's nothing wrong. I mean, views is views, but I think YouTube is a little longer play. It takes a little longer, but I think it's the algorithm trying to figure out your channel and your audience. So I wouldn't stop.
Yeah,
With the
I'm
shorts.
not
I would just
stopping
keep
it.
doing it.
So you were talking to Chris the other day about, like, I know I need to make like a welcome video to my YouTube page. I'm not worried about the video itself, what I need to talk about, but how do I set that up? Is there, because you said there was a customized setting page where you can allow that video to be populating on the home page. If somebody lands there, they can see it, or
Yeah. Let me see
do you
here.
have one of
If
those
I
on your
can.
page, or have you set one of those up
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up here and I'll show it to you. So, I don't know that I have a welcome. I know how to do it. I just don't know if I, yeah, here we go. Okay. So let me go back to, I'm going to share my page here. If I get back to StreamYard. Okay. Okay. Can you see my
Yep.
one? Okay. So I'm going to try to go to that page right now. And this page is going to look different than most people because I have the TubeBuddy on this. You probably, if you have TubeBuddy, recognize this, but some of this stuff here is not going to show up on most people's thing because they don't have TubeBuddy. But so you go to Customize Channel. Let's see. I have to share this tab instead. Okay. Do you see channel customization on your screen now?
I do. Yep.
Okay. So if you go to that main page and then you hit customize channel, and this is your channel customization, and it's right here on layout. So it allows you to do one of two things. So you can upload a trailer for people who haven't yet subscribed. So you can add it, and then you can select a video. You can search your, I think you have to have the video on your YouTube channel somehow first. I
So
don't
like I
know
just
that you can.
upload it and make it private or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, or maybe public. It needs to be on your YouTube channel. Whether it needs to be private or public, I'm not sure. Probably needs to be public. But you upload that video to your channel and then you select it. And so this is for people that haven't subscribed. And then for returning subscribers, see this one I should actually remove because my returning subscribers don't need to see this. So I'm actually going to take that off. But you could have a separate video or one video for new subscribers and not one for returning subscribers. Um, I I I'm I think it's okay for people who haven't subscribed, but it gets a little annoying because it auto plays on your website. So
I got
if
you.
you have another YouTube channel, go to your page after you upload it and see if it's annoying to you that it starts playing in the background all the time. So that's my only hesitation about that. But this is how you do it. It's at the top of the page. You just select it. You can have a different one for each one, and then I'm gonna hit. And then here, Chris and I were talking about this last week. How to set up your sections? Like you can customize how it shows up. I think the default on what people see on your homepage is like recommended videos for you, shorts and videos. This will not necessarily have your most recent video, and in fact, it probably won't because it doesn't have enough information to know whether to recommend it. But that's okay. This is the algorithm trying to put when someone comes to your channel, the video most likely to get them to watch it, and that's going to be based on history and which ones have done well. Okay. So don't freak out if your most recent video doesn't show up on your homepage. It probably isn't going to.
Yeah, at this point, I just want to make sure that the Opus scheduler is scheduling the stuff that I've gotten published. Because I got shorts all the way out to the end of September at this point. I'm just doing releasing them the same time every day, 10 a.m. I'm thinking about maybe
Yeah.
changing that time to 8 a.m. for the next month to see if I get any different traction. Release them at different times. So my podcasts come out at like 6:30. My goal is to kind of hit people that are driving to work. As they're going to work. I kind of that's part of the
Mhm.
people I'm talking to is people that are trying to get out of their job and live a more purpose-driven, fulfilling life through their passion projects or whatever. So that's kind of been my strategy for podcasting, but it's kind of messing around with the scheduling dates for TikTok to see if there's a difference in traction and how many people viewed different times.
One thing you might want to do, and I don't know if I mentioned this, um, yeah, are these shorts that are being published, are they parts of a longer form video that's also on your channel?
Yeah, they're part of most of. So the first round was just a long form podcast interview I did in the studio. All the other ones that I have are like 30 to 45-minute interviews that I conducted, and it broke out like 20 to 25 shorts from those interviews.
So here's one thing that I would do if you're not already doing it. I'm going to share my screen again here.
Can you
This
upload the long form content to TikTok as well, the video, or doesn't want you to upload like 30-minute segments of stuff?
I think TikTok is limited to 30 minutes. It used to be limited to 10 minutes for a while. Um, so if it's longer than that, you'll have to do it in parts. And there's a way that you can connect shorts and reels within TikTok to the longer form video, like it'll connect them. But I don't think you can do it from Opus, and I don't think you can do it after the fact. So if you're going to use Opus to schedule out your clips, you lose that. But you can go back and do it in YouTube, and I'm going to show you that right now. I want to show you that right now. So let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so I want to show you this screen here. Okay, so here's the back door of my shorts on this channel. Um, and so if you click on one of these, um, So this one actually is just a separate lifestyle short. It's not connected to a larger video, but I'll show you how to do it. So if you upload a link or upload a short that's part of a larger one, you go over here to the right side and it asks you for related video. Do you see that?
Right.
Okay, so you click on that and then you can go ahead and you can scroll and you can select the video that it's connected to. And also, if you want, you can put put it in a playlist or something like that. So, of course, again, these things here, these are buttons from TubeBuddy. So if you don't see these on your screen, don't freak out. That's only because I have TubeBuddy linked to this account. But if you and you don't have to do it right away, but it's a good thing if you can. But you can't do this until after Opus has published it. But it'd be really good to go in and do a bunch of videos and just connect the shorts to the related video. Because what that does then is when someone clicks on that short, if they're like, "Ooh, I like that. I'd like to see more." It's got the link to the long form video right in the bottom of it. They don't have to go around looking for the title because a lot of times, unless you edit the title, it's not going to be clear which video it's from. It's not from episode 4 or episode 6. Like the link is right in the short. And so that I think is worth doing. If you're going to do the shorts is to link it to the long form video. The only thing to keep in mind is you can't do that from Opus. You have to go backdoor into YouTube and make that connection after the fact if you're going to use Opus to publish
So
publish videos.
when it connects, so if I have the long form video published on YouTube, I go where we were just at, and then I connect the shorts, whatever shorts are associated with that video, I can connect. And where does
Yes.
where does it populate those at? It doesn't populate them, or it just redirects people from the long form to, like, how will they know that those two are connected? That makes sense.
Yeah. Let me see here if I can pull up an example of one that I've done. So bear with me here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, let's see here. I'm going to go to another YouTube channel here that I think will be easier to tell. This is my lawyer page. Actually, here's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to go in as just a regular person going to check out my page.
Well, you're definitely not a regular person, Craig. So there's that.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Okay, here, let me show you now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. This is where I do like StreamYard because it really allows you to share things really easily. So let me show you. Okay. So this is just me going. I went to my lawyer page, and this is a short I have on it, and it looks a little bit goofy because of the way I'm looking at it. And so here's the short, and then if you see how this highlights
Right.
this is so when someone looks at this short and they click on that, that's taking them to the long form video. Okay, so it's a little click at the bottom.
I got you.
Little link. Yep. So that's what it looks like. It just makes it very easy for people then to take. So my kids are showing up for breakfast.
Hiya.
Here's another one. Okay, you guys get some food. I'm just about done here. You guys get some food. So yeah, that's right. Happy birthday. Yeah, 2 of my kids have birthdays today.
Awesome.
That's part of what we're celebrating.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that I think that's worth doing especially in YouTube.
Okay.
is to connect the short to the long form. It's a little bit tedious, but in I think it's better to do some than not all. Like if you're putting out a lot of shorts, it can be a little bit tedious to do it, but you can just really open up your YouTube. You can do it on your phone too, the phone app, and just
Okay.
click on them. And another one.
Look at you, little one. Look at you.
There's my youngest. So let's see if she sits here. So yeah, that's what I do with the shorts, especially the shorts, because like I said, I think YouTube is very very important, and
Yeah.
you have to play the long game. So don't freak out
Yeah. Yeah.
if you're
I'm
not
good,
getting
man.
results and stuff.
I'm just,
One thing I wanted to mention to you about, just because I saw one of your videos show up because I subscribe to your channel, is excuse me, is Opus will one of the videos that I showed was like 1 minute and 52 seconds. Okay, one of your videos is 1 minute 52 seconds, and it didn't have any views. Um, and that is because it's not a short. It doesn't qualify as a short.
I got you.
So Opus will generally, and there's a setting in Opus if you want it so that it only puts out
30-second to a minute clips.
yeah, you can do that. I just use the auto one, but sometimes I go in and I cut sections out to bring it under a minute.
Okay.
So I tend to auto because then it picks out kind of what it thinks is the whole conversation, and you can decide then which chunks of it to eliminate to try and get it under that 60 seconds, because you got to get under 60 seconds because then it shows up in the shorts. It performs totally different in the
Sure.
shorts arena than it is your minute and 52 second video is going to qualify as a long form video, and it's going to have much more difficult time getting traction. So something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that, dude.
Mhm.
And I guess I'll go do some plumbing around here before I go to work and see if I can find some sort of answer to the Instagram thing. Because I don't really use it for. I don't like post pictures of my family or food or any of that stuff. I mean, my social media stuff these days is all just for the podcast and messaging. So I just
But
want to make
if
sure that I can hit every platform with the same content.
here's what I would do: if Instagram is your sweet spot, and TikTok is my sweet spot.
Well, I don't
Um,
know if Instagram is my sweet spot because I can't get on there yet, right? I mean, I could probably go upload some like all the shorts that I have created in Opus that are saved. I've downloaded those to my actual personal laptop or my personal desktop here where I'm at. So if I can log into Instagram on my desktop and just start uploading those shorts to see how I see what kind of traction I do get, if it's even worth my time to connect it. I mean, it can't hurt, but I don't know how much
that's what
traction I'm going to get, you know?
that, that's what I was going to suggest that you do. Is you can always upload them manually, or if you didn't save them from Opus, if your clip is on if your clip is on YouTube,
Right?
you
Share
can
it.
go in and you can save that. Well, you can save it. You can download it to your phone. I've never. I shouldn't say never. I've never really tried to upload shorts to Instagram from the desktop as opposed to the phone app.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that
Um,
today before I go to work and see if I got any luck with that, dude.
I would run a quick beta test and try and upload a short from the desktop as well as as well as from your phone app. I suspect that the phone app is much better for uploading your reels to Instagram than the desktop, because it'll allow you to play with the image that shows up as a thumbnail
So,
and some different things. The desktop tends to just you upload it and you can't really tweak it very much. I know that's true with TikTok, so I don't even try to upload things through the desktop
so
app. I only use the phone.
would I just save those shorts to my camera roll and do it that way in my phone?
You need to get them onto your phone
All
somehow.
right. Okay. Okay.
I would at least run a test, and let's say run run 5 shorts through your desktop and 5 through your phone app, and just see if there's any difference. There may be a difference in how the videos get uploaded, but and here's the reason why I think this happens. I know this is why it happens on TikTok, is TikTok, although they may be coming around, originated as sort of designed to be people playing around on their phones, making shorts and reels. Um, they did not want it to be hijacked by marketers and things who would spam it. It's much easier to spam from a desktop app where anyone can log in from anywhere in the world as opposed to someone on their phone, which is why I've tried with my Philippines VA to upload videos to TikTok, and it knows where it's coming from, and it senses that is not Craig in the
That's not
US.
Craig on the farm.
Yeah, yeah. And so the phone app verifies for at least TikTok and probably Instagram that you are you, and this is less likely to be part of some mass
Other third party, whatever.
production. Yeah, so
Gotcha.
keep that in mind. If it looks like it's doing fine, then use the desktop if that's an easier way to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it takes. I mean, I'm in here a lot, so it's not really that big of
yeah,
a deal. I just want to see if it gets traction. That's really what I'm trying to gauge. Is like, where do I get the most traction? Right now, it's TikTok. You know, the podcast does this thing. You know, I'm about to cross 30,000 downloads or listen to whatever. So I'm always going to have that avenue. To me, that's just the easiest route to go. You know, as far as all the disciplines I've kind of set around that. That's the primary focus is the podcast, but I got to start taking advantage of all this other stuff as well to kind of get visibility in different areas of the internet. So
well, you're already making the content, so it's
yeah,
just
exactly.
if
So
you
I mean,
use it
I could even go back to old episodes and repurpose all. I mean, I got almost 500 episodes now. I could go back and repurpose. You know, they might not be the best episode, but somebody's probably never heard it before, and you know,
right.
because at this point, it's just content. So
That's right.
Craig, I'll let you get to your family, dude. I appreciate your time today. Happy birthday to your little ones, man. Go make some memories, and we'll catch up soon, buddy. Okay, safe travels. All right.
Yeah, this is good. I appreciate that. Yeah, we just it worked out good. I got a little time here at the hotel, and then we're going to be off the grid for the most part for the next week. So I should be back next week, though. So we'll do something
Awesome.
then.
Have fun,
All
buddy.
right.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Sean. Have a good one.
See you. Take care.
Bye.